Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm about to share something with you that has the power to instantly transform your life without complicated strategies, without overwhelming philosophies. We often believe that making a real change requires years of hard work, relentless sacrifice, and complex planning. But the truth is far simpler. The most successful people, billionaires, leaders, and game changers follow a simple formula that creates an immediate impact. And today I'm going to give you that exact formula. This isn't about wishful thinking. This isn't about motivation that fades after a few hours. This is about a proven, actionable strategy that, when applied correctly, can shift the trajectory of your life right now. The only thing standing in between you and the life you want is the decision to take action. And by the time you finish listening to this, you'll know exactly what to do. So, are you ready to take control? Let's get started. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get real. You don't need a complicated roadmap to transform your life. You don't need years of study, a perfect environment, or even unlimited resources. What you need is a simple, actionable formula thing you can apply right now. And that's exactly what I'm going to give you today. This formula is what separates those who dream from those who achieve. It's what high performers, self-made billionaires, and the most successful people in the world use every single day. And the best part, it's easy, effective, and works instantly. Step one, change your focus, change your reality. Let's start with the most fundamental shift: your focus. The quality of your life is determined by what you focus on. If you constantly focus on what's wrong, on what you don't have, on what's holding you back, guess what? You'll feel stuck, frustrated, and overwhelmed. Your mind is like a magnifying glass. Whatever you focus on expands. Now, let's look at successful people. They have challenges, just like you and me. They face setbacks. They deal with failures. They experience self-doubt, but they don't dwell on them. Instead, they shift their focus to solutions, to opportunities, to what's possible rather than what's not. Try this right now. Think of a problem in your life. Now, instead of focusing on why it's happening to you, ask yourself, what can I do about it? Just that one shift from feeling powerless to feeling in control instantly change how you feel. And when your emotions shift, your actions shift. That's how transformation begins. Step two, raise your standards. If you want to change your life, you must change what you demand from yourself. Most people settle for good enough. They say, I just want to get by, or as long as I have a decent job, I'm okay. But the most successful people in the world, they never settle. They demand more from themselves, and because of that, they get more out of life. Let me ask you, what's one area in your life where you've been settling? Maybe it's your health, maybe it's your relationships, maybe it's your career. The truth is, you don't get what you want in life, you get what you're willing to tolerate. If you tolerate being out of shape, you'll stay out of shape. If you tolerate toxic relationships, you'll keep attracting them. If you tolerate financial struggles, you'll never break free from them. The moment you say, I'm done settling, is the moment your life begins to change. Set a new standard for yourself, a higher one. Decide right now that you will no longer accept mediocrity in any area of your life. Because when you raise your standards, your entire life rises with them. Step three, take massive, immediate action. This is where most people get stuck. They know what they should do, but they never actually do it. They wait for the right time, the perfect plan, the ideal circumstances. But guess what? That perfect moment never comes. The secret of high achievers is simple. They take action before they feel ready. They don't overthink. They don't let fear paralyze them. They make a decision and they act on it immediately. If you want to improve your life instantly, do this. Take one bold action today, not tomorrow, not next week, today. Want to get in shape? Go for a run right now. Want to start a business? Make your first call. Want to improve your relationships? Have that honest conversation you've been avoiding. Success is not about knowing what to do. It's about actually doing it. So stop waiting, stop overthinking, stop doubting yourself. Take action. The moment you do, you'll feel a surge of confidence, energy, and momentum. And that's what will push you forward. Step four, control your environment. Your environment shapes you more than you realize. The people you spend time with, the information you consume, the habits you reinforce, all of it determines your success or failure. If you surround yourself with negative, lazy, and unmotivated people, guess what? You'll become just like them. On the other hand, if you start spending time with people who challenge you, who push you to be better, who are already successful in the areas you want to grow in, your mindset will shift. Your standards will rise. Your potential will expand. Here's a simple exercise. Take a look at the 5 people you spend the most time with. Are they inspiring you or holding you back? If they're not pushing you forward, it's time to start finding new influences. Read books, listen to podcasts, join groups of like-minded people who are driven, ambitious, and constantly improving. Because when you change your environment, you change your life. Step 5, commit to constant growth. The final step in this formula is the one that guarantees long-term success. Never stop growing. The most successful people in the world are obsessed with learning, evolving, and getting better every single day. They don't settle. They don't get comfortable. They keep pushing forward. Think about Itho. Many people do you know who stopped growing after school, who never read another book, who never learned a new skill, who lived the same year over and over again expecting different results. Don't let that be you. Make a commitment right now that you will be a lifelong learner. Read books, attend seminars, learn new skills, challenge yourself, because the more you grow, the more you can achieve. Your life is in your hands. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the truth. Your life can change instantly, not next year, not next month, today. It all starts with a decision to shift your focus, raise your standards, take action, control your environment, and commit to growth. That's the formula. That's the key. And the best part, you already have everything you need to make it happen. So here's my challenge to you. Don't just listen to this speech. Act on it right now. Because if you do, I promise you, your life will never be the same again. Ladies and gentlemen, the truth is simple but profound. Your life is entirely in your hands. Right now, at this very moment, you have the power to change everything. Not tomorrow, not next week, now. And the only thing standing between you and the life you dream of is one decision. Will you take action or will you keep waiting? Because let me tell you, something time waits for no one. Every second that passes is a second you will never get back. Every day you hesitate, every opportunity you let slip by, every time you say, I'll start tomorrow is another day lost. And do you know what the most successful people in the world do differently? They don't wait. They don't make excuses. They don't let fear control them. They take action, massive, bold, and immediate action. They decide what they want, they commit to it, and they go all in. And if you want to improve your life instantly, you must do the same. Think about it. Everything in your life right now, your job, your health, your relationships, your financial situation is a direct result of the decisions you have made up until this point. If you are not where you want to be, it is not because life is unfair. It is not because you are unlucky. It is because you have either been making the wrong choices or avoiding making the right ones. And the good news, you can change that today. The past does not define you. Your failures do not define you. What defines you is what you do next. Now, some of you might be thinking, but I don't know where to start, and that's okay. That's why I gave you the formula, simple, powerful formula that every successful person follows. Shift your focus. Raise your standards, take massive action, control your environment, commit to growth. That's it. That's the key to transforming your life, and it works every single time. But it only works if you use it, because knowledge without action is useless. Motivation without execution is meaningless. Let me ask you something. How many times have you heard advice that could change your life, but you did nothing with it? How many times have you been inspired, fired up, ready to take action, only to let that fire burn out the next day? That's what separates winners from losers. Winners don't just listen, they apply. They don't just get motivated, they get moving. They don't wait for permission. They don't wait for the perfect time. They just go for it. And that's what you need to do right now. Because here's the reality. Your future is being shaped at this very moment. The decision you make today will determine where you are 1 year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now. Imagine yourself in the future. If you do nothing, if you stay the same, where will you be? Will you be stuck in the same routine, complaining about the same problems, feeling the same frustration? Or will you be living the life you truly want, strong, successful, confident, and fulfilled? That choice is yours. I want you to imagine this. You wake up tomorrow, but something is different. You feel unstoppable. You feel in control because today you finally took action. You finally made the decision to stop making excuses, to stop waiting, to stop settling for less than you deserve. You finally committed to raising your standards, to demanding more from yourself, to pushing past your fears and doubts. And in that moment, your life changed forever.